YouTube, it's good. Staples9 here, back in with another video, and it's time for video every day in October, day number 11. And as you can see, I have my VHS tapes out because I'm going to be showing you guys, what I'm going to be showing for this video every day in October, day number 11, my VHS tape collection. I have not purchased VHS tapes recently. Actually, it's been a few years now. Because I don't have a VHS player anymore. So hopefully I can get one very soon and play these bad boys once again. Maybe a DVD VHS combo, or maybe I can convert these all to DVD. Come in the 21st century. But in any case, I'm going to be showing you guys my VHS tape collection, starting with the top row and moving on down to the bottom row. Okay? So, starting out, we have A Day at the Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World. There's the front, there's the spine, and there's the back. The fun never ends. Capture forever your happy times at the Magic Kingdom with a souvenir video cassette that lets you bring the magic home. I remember playing this non-stop all the time when I was a kid. And here's the tape with the ink label. And you can't see the print date because there's all these stupid little things on there. Actually, there is no print date for this, even with me trying to take out the labeling. So, the Day at the Magic Kingdom, very fun. Day at Universal Studios. Day at Universal Studios, basically the same thing, except it's with Universal Studios, and it's hosted by John Forsythe. Hope I'm saying that right. Okay, front spine, and the back. Ride the Movies, Fun and Magic Adventure. It features the E.T., Back to the Future, Ghostbusters. Damn it, I did that again. Ghostbusters Spooktacular, The Fantastic World of Hanna-Barbera, King Kong, Earthquake, Jaws. Let's see, what else is there? Nickelodeon Studios, back in the day. All that stuff. Here's the tape with the ink label, and once again, oh shit. Once again, there's no print date because of the labeling. So there we go for that. Okay, now we got the Fox and the Hound, which is one of the best Disney movies of all time. Front, spine, and the back. Superior, a landmark Disney film said by John Siegel of Good Morning America. Here's your tape with the sticker label, and it was printed on where is it? March 17th, 1994. And so that's your 1994 VHS tape of The Fox and the Hound. Put that over there. Now we got two of my favorites. We got Fantasia, which features Disney with classical music. Front, a spine, and the back. No quotes here. This is also a Black Diamond VHS tape, just like The Fox and the Hound was a Black Diamond VHS tape. So, you got that going for you, which is nice. Tape with the ink label, and it was printed on June 10th, 1991. That's your 1991 VHS tape of Fantasia. Now here's the sequel, Fantasia 2000, which came out in the year 2000. Front, spine, and the back. Breathtaking, splendid entertainment, said by Roger Ebert of the Chicago Tribune, I think he was. Sun-Times, something like that. Fantasia 2000 is the ink label, and it was printed on, where is it? August 1st, 2000. So that's your 2000 copy. Excuse me. Your 2000 copy of Fantasia 2000. No surprise there whatsoever. Alright, moving on. Let's go with this one at the end. Got Pete's Dragon, which is a Neon Mickey tape, I believe. Pete's Dragon, front, spine, and the back. Very fun A very good movie. Haven't seen this in a long ass time. Here's your tape with the sticker label. It was printed on August 28th, 1985. So that's your 1985 VHS tape of Pete's Dragon. There we go. We got the Sword in the Stone. Not sure what this one's about. Sword in the Stone, front, spine, back, black diamond. Nothing said about critics. Here's your tape with the ink label, and it was printed on. You can't freaking wait. Hold on. Hold on. It was May 28th, 1993. So there is your 1993 VHS tape of Sword in the Stone. Now we got 101 Dalmatians, front, spine, black diamond, back. Great storytelling. On a scale of 1 to 10, this film gets a 101, said by Good Morning America. Definitely agree. It's one of the best Disney movies of all time, for sure. Here's your tape with the ink label, and you can't see the print date because of that. Sorry about that. So that's your 101 Dalmatians. Yeah, moving on. Alice in Wonderland. Front, spine, black diamond, back. Tape with the ink label, and it's can't even tell what the print date is. So there's that. Cinderella. Why? Here's the thing with the sticker label, and there's no print date on this. It's a horizontal or vertical? I think it's horizontal. Up and down, horizontal sticker label. A sheer joy and enchanting, says USA Today. Here's Bambi. Spine, black diamond in the back. Sun Times. It was Chicago Sun Times. Roger Ebert. A perennial classic seen by every generation. Remember long after other movies have been forgotten. That is true. I should tape with the vertical sticker label. And there's no print date. There's that. Little Mermaid. Spine. Black diamond. And the back. You could wish upon a star and never conjure up a more joyous animated movie, said by Time magazine. Here's your tape with the vertical ink label, and it was printed on February 2nd, 1990. This is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Not ashamed to admit it. Not ashamed to admit it at all whatsoever. Now we got the Jungle Book. It's another classic. Front, spine, black diamond, and the back. For pure energy, high-spirited hijinks, and cascading joy, The Jungle Book is tough to top, said by People magazine. That is for damn sure. Here's your tape with the horizontal ink label, and it was printed on April 2nd, 1991. So there is your 1991 VHS tape of The Jungle Book. Now we got Dumbo, which was another one of my favorite movies back in the day. We got the front, spine. Kind of expected that, didn't you? And the back. A film you'll never forget, said by the New York Times. A treat. Dumbo is the most enchanting and endearing Disney output, said by PM. And every minute of this film is a sheer delight, said by New York Daily News. This is the... Oh, shit. Something on my nose. Sorry about that. I think this is the Neon Mickey. I think this is the Neon Mickey tape. So there's the ink label and no print date. So that is the Neon Mickey tape of Dumbo. It was kind of strange seeing that one in there. So now we got one of my favorite movies of all time. We got Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and it is Scrumdiddlyumptious. There's the front. There's the spine. And here's the back. 4 stars. Delightful, fun, funny, scary, exciting, and a genuine work of imagination, as said by Roger Ebert. Here's the tape with the horizontal sticker label, or vertical sticker label, excuse me, and it was printed on 7th, that would be July 12th, 1995. So that is the 1995 VHS of one of my favorite movies of all time, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Next up, we've got the Goofy movie, or a Goofy movie, excuse me. A Goofy movie, front, spine, and the back. 2 thumbs up, says Siskel and Ebert, and loads of fun, says the Boston Globe. One of my favorite movies growing up, for sure. And that's your horizontal ink label, and it was printed on, where was it? May 5th, 2000? I think that's what it says. May 5th, 2000. I'll just go with that. So there's your 2000 copy of A Goofy Movie. And here's the sequel, and that is an extremely goofy movie. Front, spine, back. A feel-good, laugh-along winner, says Michael Trotman of Family Fun magazine. I guess. Is your horizontal ink label, and there is no print date because of the label. So there's that. Extremely Goofy movie. Definitely one very good sequel, for sure. All right, now we've got Muppet Treasure Island with Tim Curry and all the other Muppets. Front, spine, back. A great family film, says Good Morning America of ABC TV. Horizontal ink label, and it was printed on June 10th, 1996. Definitely one of the best Muppet films, but personally my favorite is still the Muppets Take Manhattan. Moving on, we got the Black Cauldron. I'm not really familiar with this one. This is a part of the Masterpiece Collection. Front, spine, and the back. A rip-roaring tale of sword, sorcery, and magic, says Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times. Here's your horizontal, God, I can't believe I keep messing this up, horizontal sticker label, and it was printed on June 17th, 1998. And in there, you see, save $4 on two, when you buy 2 videos. So you got that going for you, which is nice. Moving on, we got the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which is another Disney Masterpiece Collection. Front, spine, and the back. A landmark in the history of animation, says the New York Times. And it was true, because this was the very first fully animated movie to feature color. So it was very, very awesome. Here's your tape with the horizontal ink label, and it was printed on September 14th, 1994. So there's your 1994 VHS tape of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Now we got Dinosaur, one of my favorites back in the day. Man, I keep saying that a lot. All these were some of my favorites back in the day. So we got Dinosaur, front, spine, back, a total treat for kids and adults alike, said David Sheehan of CBS TV. Here's your tape, and it was printed on January 8th, 2001. That would have been Elvis Presley's birthday. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry about that. So yeah, Dinosaur, great film. Now we got The Emperor's New Groove, front, spine, and the back. The grooviest animated trip since Aladdin, says USA Today. Oh, it was a trip for sure, if you know what I mean. It's ink label, and it was printed on March 21st, 2001. So that is your 2001 VHS tape of The Emperor's New Groove. And here we got Space Jam, featuring Bugs Bunny and all the Looney Tunes and the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan. Front, spine, and back. Wild, wacky, jubilant. Adults, teens, boys, girls will enjoy Space Jam, says Gene Shalit of the Today Show. Here's the tape with the label, and it was printed on February 11th, 1997. Okay, moving on. Now we've got Snow Dogs, featuring Cuba Gooding Jr. all these, dogs. Front, spine, and the back. Action-packed, enormously funny and entertaining, says the Sun Sentinel, and a delightful family film, warm, charming, and very, very funny, says CBS Radio. Here's your tape with the sticker, ink label and the blue outlining, and it was printed on April 4th, 2002. Not really a fan of that. Wasn't really a big fan of Snow Dogs back in the day, but it was still an alright movie. Now we got Shrek. Oh yeah, one of the best movies of the 2000s for sure. Featuring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and John Lithgow. Front, spine, back. 2 big thumbs up, says Ebert and Roper at the movies. Here's your tape with the ink label, and it was printed on, where's this thing at? I think that's August 12th, 2001. So, yeah, it's definitely one of the best of all time for sure. Shrek. Next one. Excuse me. Now we got Babe, which Little Pig goes a long way. This movie was weird, man. Front, spine, the back. The Citizen Kane of Talking Pig Pictures, says Dan Geyer of the Chicago Daily Herald. And fresh, original, funny, and absolute delight, says Leonard Maltin of Entertainment Today. It was an alright film. That's your sticker label. No print date. Because of that. So that is Babe. Spoiler, I'm pretty sure you saw the next one. This is kind of the sequel to that, and that is Gordy. And the talking pig who made it big. Kids will squeal over Gordy, says Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times. He's wearing a tie of some sort, so I'm not sure why. Front, spine, back. Charming. It's Charlotte's Web meets Forrest Gump, says the Boston Phoenix. No, it was not by any stretch of the imagination. But it was still good nonetheless. Your ink label and no print date because of that. Now, of these two, I would prefer Gordy. Just saying, just my personal opinion. I know Babe was nominated for Best Picture back in 1995. I just think Gordy was a little bit better. Now we got Leave It to Beaver. The Beav is back. Front, spine, back. And there's that. This was an alright movie, I guess. I watch it every now and then whenever it's on TV. Here's your sticker label and the label to the film, which the print date is behind our. I wish we would have not done that, but I'm an idiot. So, Leave It to Beaver. Great movie. I mean, it's an okay movie, I guess. Now we got The Page Master, Macaulay Culkin and Christopher Lloyd. Delightful, a magical fairy tale, says Jeffrey Lyons of Sneak Previews. This one was one of my favorites back in the day. I'm not going to lie. It featured Macaulay Culkin as an animated character and in real life. Fun. I think that was horror, adventure, and fantasy were the names of the 3 books. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. Front, spine, back. It's a hit. It's a wizard. It's the Wizard of Oz of the 90s, says Gary Bishop of Parent to Parent magazine. Your tape with the vertical, or yeah, it's vertical sticker label and no print date. So there's the VHS tape of The Page Master. All right, guys, sorry about that. My camera just shut off for some stupid reason. Not sure why, but anyways, let's move on and continue with the rest of my VHS tape collection, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of one of my favorite shows of all time. And that, of course, is Goosebumps. Starting with The Haunted Mask. Lots of gotcha scares and giggles, says the Los Angeles Times. Front, spine, and the back. Viewers beware, you're in for a scare. That's right. Goosebumps, The Haunted Mask. There's that. Next up, we've got the... I can get it in there. The sequel to The Haunted Mask. Haunted Mask 2. Front, spine in the back. Based on the book number 36. And it's not in there for some reason. Not sure where that is. That's awkward. Moving on. Stay Out of the Basement. Based on the #1 book series, viewers beware. You're in for a scare. Stay Out of the Basement. Next up, we got Welcome to the Dead House. Or, excuse me, Welcome to Dead House. Not the Dead House, just Dead House. Now we get the Werewolf of Fever Swamp, based on book number 14. That there. Night of the Living Dummy number 3. Not sure where 1 and 2 are, but this is pretty good too. Watch Goosebumps and Ultimate Goosebumps every week on Fox Kids Network. I believe that's when they used to do Saturday morning cartoons, which they don't do anymore, which is absolute bullcrap. Okay, next up we have my favorite, last but not least of the Goosebumps series, we have my favorite, A Night in Terror Tower. Here's the front, here's the spine, and here's the back. And there's that. So, yeah, Goosebumps. Freaking awesome TV show, and awesome tapes, too. Next up, we got Flubber, featuring the late, great Robin Williams. Front, spine, and the back. Outrageously fun, says WBAI Radio of New York. Here's the tape with the ink label, and there is no print tape because of that. So, there we go. Flubber, come on, get in there. Get in there. Oh, you're cool. All right, moving on. James and the Giant Peach. 2 thumbs way up, says Siskel and Ebert. Front, spine, and the back. One of the most magical films of the decade, says KNX Radio of Los Angeles. And an instant Disney classic, says by the Fox Kids Countdown. Wow. James is a stunner by USA Today. And surprisingly, this is not Tim Burton, directed by Tim Burton, but it's based on the book by Ronald Dahl. Keep with the ink label, and there's no print date because of that. So, James and the Giant Peach, awesome, awesome, awesome movie. Muppet Christmas Carol, featuring the Muppets and Mr. Scrooge. Front, spine, and the back. There we go. Here's your tape. And it was printed on November 23rd, 1993. So that's the 93 version of A Muppet Christmas Carol. Now we got Mouse Hunt, featuring Nathan Lane and Lee Evans. Funniest movie of the year? I highly doubt that. Front, spine, DreamWorks, and the back. And 4 stars, inspired and irresistible. The says Jim Sevja of CBS Radio. A comedic masterpiece, says Paul Wonder of WBAI Radio, and as adorable as Babe, said by Gene Wolfe's Hollywood. Here's your tape with the ink label and no print tape because of but there's a Babe thing in there. Kind of funny. So yeah, Mouse Hunt was pretty forgettable, not gonna lie. Stuart Little, from the co-director of The Lion King. The little family just got bigger. A mouse. He's like a mouse in the front, the spine, and the back. A family adventure filled with excitement, fun, and one absolutely adorable mouse, says George Pennacchio of ABC TV. Tape with the sticker label and my name, and no print tape because of so there we go with that. Last one on this row. Got some Bill Nye the Science Guy. Outer space. Way, way out there. Front, spine, and the back. Yeah. Tape and no print tape. So, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Science rules. All right, let me put this down really quick and rearrange this place. I made a little bit of a mess. Let me this there. This there. There. That goes right there. Okay. My boom. Shoot. Okay. Yes. Right. Shit. Okay, there. And there. Okay. Top row complete. Now we got to do the bottom row. Starting with, which is a part of the Fantastic Adventure series, Swiss Family Robinson. Front, spine, and the back. This was one of my dad's favorites back when he was a kid. Now here's your tape with the ink label and no print tape because of, so there's that. This over here. All right, now here's Cats and Dogs. Yeah, Mr. Garrison, I know you're watching. It's Cats and Dogs. Cat Dogs. Things are going to get hairy. 2 thumbs up says Egypt and Roper at the movies. I personally was not a fan of this movie, but why I got it on VHS, I'll never know. Front, spine, back. Ink label, tape. Printed on August 29th, 2001. So this is Cats and Dogs. There you go. Cats and Dogs. All right, Country Bears. It's a bear getting a family together. It's a foot-stomping, crowd-pleasing, heartwarming romp, says Sheila Norman Culp of the Associated Press. Front, spine, back. This film is so much fun, says the Arizona Daily Star. Now, I have never seen this movie. Never have. There's that. So Country Bears. Ink label. Printed on November 20th, 2002. So it's 2002 VHS tape of the Country Bears. Now we got the Iron Giant, one of the most underrated animated films of the 21st century. Front, spine, and the back. An instant classic that will enchant Earthlings for decades to come, says Joe Morgenstern of the Wall Street Journal. And the best animated film of the decade, says James D. Giovanna of the Tucson Citizen. There's your tape with the ink label, and it was printed on October 25th, 1999. So it was the 20th century. One of the best of the 20th century. Not 21st, 20th. And I believe Vin Diesel was the voice of the Giant. Pretty sure he was the voice of the Iron Giant. So, Iron Giant, awesome freaking movie. Now we got Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. Front, spine, and the back. Another one of the best ones of the, what's this? The Great American Legends series. Okay. Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. Kidnapped. This is Kidnapped, which is another part of the Fantastic Adventure series. Front, spine, and the back. Some of the old classics. I don't remember seeing that film. Not gonna lie. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Front, spine, back. And this one also is not in there. I can feel it. I could feel it when I picked it up. So that was a good one with Captain Nemo and all that sort of thing. Old Yeller, another great classic. Front, the spine, and the back. Proof of purchase. Here's the tape with the ink label and no print date. Okay. Treasure Island, another fantastic adventure series. Front, spine, the back. Not get much glare on this. Ink label, sticker thing, and various advertisement sort of things. Okay. Now we got Gumby the movie. Mr. Garrison is going to like this one. There's Gumby the movie, featuring Gumby and Pokey, and of course the Blockheads. And what was it? Goo, Prickle, and Terra. Prickle. Front, spine, and the back. The original green hero. Oh yes. Here's your tape with the horizontal ink label, or vertical ink label, and it was printed on, well, you can't fucking tell. Well, so that's the tape of Gumby. There you go, that. Okay, now we get to my favorite animated movie of all time, The Lion King. It is my favorite animated movie of all time, for sure. If you haven't seen it, what the hell are you waiting for? See it. This is part of the Masterpiece Collection, front, spine, back. Greatest wonder of all time, says Los Angeles Times. The Times. Ink label, printed on March 9th, 1999. 1999 VHS tape of The Lion King. Okay. Now we got The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, which is the sequel to The Lion King. 1.5 does not count, I don't think. So, front, spine, and the back. A worthy successor to the throne of the most successful animated movie of all time. That's right, says Scott Hetrick of the Los Angeles Times Syndicate. Here's your tape with the ink label, and it was printed on October 13th, 1998. That's the 1998 VHS tape of Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Okay, now let's go to Caddyshack from Warner Brothers Home Video. Caddyshack, one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. It's definitely in my top 20 favorite films of all time. It's that good. So front, the spine, and the back tee off with a foursome of the screen's funniest clowns. Yes, sir. Here's your tape with the vertical sticker label. There's that. And there's no print date for this one, unfortunately. So this is the old school 80s VHS tape of Caddyshack. Okay, now we got Aladdin. Oh, we got some advertisements on this one too. That's probably a different video for a different time. But here's Aladdin. Front, spine, black diamond, and the back. A film of wonders, amazing. There ain't never been a film like this, says the Los Angeles Times. 90 minutes. Here's your tape with the ink label, and it was printed on... that's weird. July 25th, 1993. So there's the 1993 VHS tape of Aladdin. Now here's the sequel, and that is The Return of Jafar. Front, spine, and the back. An all-new adventure with your favorite characters from Aladdin. And I still have the proof of purchase. Scroll the purchase, I guess. There's the tape with the ink label, and it was printed on... where is that? April 16th, 1994. April 16th, 1994. So that's the 1994 VHS tape of The Return of Jafar. And last but not least, here's The King of Thieves, which is the third movie in the Aladdin franchise. Here's the front, here's the spine, and here's the back. Proof of purchase. Throw the purchase. All right. There's the ink label, and it was printed on June 17th, 1996. There's the 1996 VHS tape of Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Now here's Harriet the Spy, featuring, I believe that's Michelle Trachtenbacher. Is that what her name is? Yeah, Michelle Trachtenbacher. And Trachtenberg. Trachtenberg. I think that's how you say her name. I apologize. And Rosie O'Donnell. One of the first Nickelodeon movies ever made. Front, spine, and the back. One of the top 10 family films of all time, says Ted Bayer of Movie Guide. I wouldn't go that far, honestly. Here's your orange tape with the yellow sticker and yellow sticker as well. So that's your VHS tape of Harriet the Spy. Now we got another one of my favorites when I was a kid. Why do I keep saying that? All these were my favorite when I was a kid. We got Balto, featuring the dog. His story became legend. His adventure is one you'll never forget. Front, spine, the back. One of the best family films of the season. A thrilling adventure full of imagination and humor, says Michael Medvedev of PBS. Sneak previews. Here's your tape with the sticker label, and there is no print date. So that's the VHS tape of Balto. Put these back. Alright. Now, we got another VHS tape from Warner Brothers, and that, of course, is Vacation. Here's the front. What the hell is this for? Alright. Wait, what? Shit. Gotta do two things at once. Front, spine, and the back. Pack your bags for an unforgettable summer vacation. I hate doing two things at once. Here's your tape with the sticker label and no print date, because it's covered by... so that's the VHS tape, old school VHS tape of Vacation. Now we got American Heroes featuring Paul Bunyan and Pecos Bill. So a neon Mickey tape, front, spine, and the back. Vertical sticker label. And it was printed on April 7th, 1983. Holy cow. 1983. Way back in the day. That's the 1983 VHS tape of American Heroes featuring Paul Bunyan and Pecos Bill. Okay. Now we got The Rescuers. Front, spine, and the back. Let's see. Rousing and appealing, says the Washington Post. Here's your tape with the sticker label, or ink label, and it was printed. Oh shoot, I can't see. Hold on, gotta get close. Eyes are getting pale. June 2nd, 1992. There we go. 1992 VHS of The Rescuers. Get in there. Here's the sequel, The Rescuers Down Under. Now, if you guys are a fan of my early stuff, before I deleted my videos, you will know that I did a unboxing video of this particular VHS tape. It was Aubrey Scott Productions. Back then, he was known as Aubreyman 62187. It was his birthday. I found this at the local Goodwill I go to, and it was unopened. So I figured, what the hell, I would get this and open it on camera. So I did. Here's the front, here's the spine, and here's the back. Tradition and innovation all on the same bill, says Time Magazine. Here's your tape with the sticker label. And it was printed on June 24th, 1991, just a couple days after his birthday. So how about that? So that's the 1991 version VHS tape of The Rescuers Down Under. Okay. Almost done, folks. Almost done. Get it in there. All right, now we got Monsters, Inc., featuring Billy Crystal and John Goodman. Front, spine, and the back. Fun, entertaining, and visually inventive, says People Magazine. Here's your tape with the various advertisements and the blue VHS tape with the blue ink label, and it was printed on July 9th, 2002. That's the 2002 VHS tape of Monsters, Inc. Now we got The Haunted Mansion featuring Eddie Murphy. Front, the spine, and the back. Hilarious, says Mark S. Allen of UPN. And fun for the whole family, says Jeffrey K. Howard of The Movie Guys. Here's your tape with the ink label and the blue outlining. And it was printed on March 16th, 2004. 316. Austin 316 says, I just whipped your ass. That's right, 316 for that. Okay. Put that back up there. Move this back a little bit. Turn that off. All right. Christmas with Gumby. As you guys know, I saw or have the Gumby movie. You gotta have Christmas with Gumby. Front, the spine, and the back. Here's the tape with the sticker label and no print date. One of my favorite Christmas movies of all time is up next. Jingle All the Way. Featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Front, spine, and the back. Turbo packed with lots of laughs for the entire family. You'll love this film, says Elaine Blythe of the Film Advisory Board. Yeah. The tape with a sticker label and no print date because of, well, Okay. Walt Disney's The Spirit of Mickey. His most treasured moments. Front, spine, and the back. It all started by a mouse. It was all started by a mouse, says Walt Disney. And it was all started by a mouse. Here's your tape with the ink label, and you can't tell of the print date. All you can tell is the number 37. So you got that going for you, which is nice. Casper Meets Wendy. A Bewitched new live action movie. Got the front, got the spine, we got the back. This is, I don't think this was on or released in theaters. I think this was a ABC Family exclusive. So it was good nonetheless. Casper Meets Wendy. Here's your sticker label and no print date. Pretty sure this is an ABC exclusive. Moving on, we have Beauty and the Beast, Ella's Enchanted Christmas, or The Enchanted Christmas. Front, spine, and the back. The original cast returns for Disney's untold chapter in a tale as old as time. Here's your tape with the ink label and no print date. Beauty and the Beast Xmas. Mulan. Another one of the best animated films in the 90s right here. Got front, spine, part of the Disney Masterpiece Collection, and the back. Mulan is an impressive achievement, ranking with Beauty and the Beast and The Lion King, says Roger Ebert. Here's your tape with the ink label, and it was printed on December 29th, 1998. So that's 1998 VHS tape of Mulan. Got Jumanji up next. An exciting, thrilling adventure the whole family will love, says Barry Kutrick of Premier Radio Network. There's the front, there's the spine, and there's the back. An adventure ride For the entire family, edge of your seat excitement, says Jim Ferguson, a preview of the preview channel. Here's the tape with the ink label, and it was printed, oh Lord, it was printed on May 25th, 1996. That's the 1996 VHS tape of Jumanji. Now we got Doug's first movie. Disney's Doug. I think you guys know that my hatred of this show. The Nickelodeon show was awesome. The Disney show, not so much. Front, spine, and the back will charm adults and as it engages their children, says Kenneth Turan of guest critic Siskel, who was a guest critic on Siskel and Ebert. That's not true. That's not true at all. Here's the tape with his ink label and 77. Good number. Terrible movie. Terrible show too. The Rugrats movie, the first full-length movie of the Rugrats, and it was a delight, as said by the New York Times. And there was a bonus short by Cat Dog. It's pretty cool. Front, spine, back, an award winner. Fun and frolic for the entire family, says the Film Advisory Board Incorporated. Here's your tape. The orange tape with the white sticker label and the white label, I guess. Okay. Next up, we got Toy Story, which is one of the best Pixar movies. The very first Pixar movie, I should say. Front, spine, the back. It's miraculous, says Entertainment Weekly. And that is for damn sure. Here's the ink label. And yeah. Here's the sequel, Toy Story 2. Spine in the back. The rare sequel that lives up to its predecessors, says Entertainment Weekly. To infinity and way beyond. Totally irresistible, says Leah Rosen of People Magazine. Here's the tape with the ink label, and it was printed on August 23rd, 2000. Definitely not as good as the original, but that's just my opinion. Here's Air Bud World Pup, featuring soccer greats like Brandy Chastain, Brianna Cirque, and Tisha Venturini. It's a new breed of soccer dad. Front, spine, and the back. Here's the ink label, and it was printed on November 3rd, 2000. I don't think I've ever seen this. I think this is one of my brothers. I don't know. Dennis the Menace. America's classic kid in a classic comedy. Front, spine, back. Hey, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson. It captures the Home Alone magic, says Susan Granger of CRN and American Classic Movies. Here's your tape with the ink label and no print date. And here's the sequel, Dennis the Menace Strikes Again, featuring Walter Matthau was this Mr. Wilson, and Don Rickles, the comedic genius Don Rickles, and Betty White were Mr. and Mrs. Wilson. And I'm not sure who Charlie Brown was, or who that is. So there's that. Front, spine, back. Dennis the Menace is back in an all-new full-length family feature film. Family comedy. Dennis the Menace Strikes Again. Dennis the Menace 2. I think this is better than the original. Just my opinion. Got The Borrowers featuring John Goodman. Little People, Big Adventure. Oh, that sounds wrong. Front, spine, back. 2 thumbs up to Siskel and Ebert. A marvel of visual magic, says the New York Times. Charming, more playful than The Indian in the Cupboard. I disagree with that, the New York Times. I definitely disagree with that. There's the ink label and no print date. We're seeing this back in the theaters, so I think it was one of my friend's birthday at the movie theater. Little Rascals, Mischief Loves Company. Little Rascals. What the hell? I don't know. Little Rascals, front, spine, back. Definitely a great film, featuring all the classics like Alfalfa, Stymie, Spanky, Darla, Buckwheat, and Waldo. Well, there's that. Here's the sticker label and no print date. I think Aubrey's friend was in this. Yeah, I think he was Spanky in this film. He went to high school with him, that's all I know. Mary Poppins, part of the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection, front, spine, and the back. Sheer delight to the eye, to the ear, to the senses, says Newsweek. Here's your tape with the ink label, and it was printed on March 9th, 1996. All right, now we're getting down to the nitty and gritty, folks. Here we go. Starting with Superman, the movie, and my terrible handwriting. Oh my God. Front, spine, and the back. 4 stars, a pure delight, and terrific entertainment, says Roger Ebert. Sticker label, and sticker label again. Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco, totally irresistible, a family winner, says American Urban Radio Network. Nothing short of astounding, says the Chicago Tribune. Here's your sticker label. Jesus, Alex. Homeward Bound 2. Not as good as the first, but still pretty freaking good. Here's Hercules. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Front, spine, and the back. The hippest, most playful of them all. A hit of Olympic proportions, says WCBS-TV, New York City. Same with the ink label, and it was printed on January 12th, 1998. Hello. Got the sequel, Zero to Hero, 3 Superhuman Adventures, front, spine, and the back. Don't think I've ever seen this one. I think this is another one of my brothers. Don't remember seeing this one at all whatsoever. Once again, my camera's being a piece of crap. So here we go. Once again, hopefully it's the last time. So let's continue again with my VHS tape collection. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pictures left to go. Starting out with Glenn Close's version, the live action version of 101 Dalmatians. Got the front, we got the spine, we got the back. 101 on a scale of 10. Glenn Close gets a 101 zillion, says John Siegel of Good Morning America. I got this at Blockbuster, by the way. Yeah, more free shit. Ink label, no print date, animations, live action. And here's the sequel, 102 Dalmatians. Meet 2 of the unlikely heroes with a bone to pick. Glenn Close's back, obviously, and there's a parrot for some reason. Front, the spine, and the back. All right, there's that. Ink label. Or sticker label. Still don't know the difference between ink and sticker, Alex, you dumbass. And it was printed on February 20th, 2001. So there's 102 Dalmatians and 101 Dalmatians. That out of the way, put those 2 together. Now we got the world's strongest man, the strongest man in the world, featuring Kurt Russell, back when he was just getting started in the world of acting. He was in this, and The Computer That Wore Tennis Shoes, and I believe he was in something else. That was in Walt Disney. Front, spine, and the back. Here's your tape with the ink label, and it was printed on December 27th, 1997. If you haven't seen this movie yet, I highly recommend you do so. It's very fun. Definitely one of the best live action films of the 70s. That's Walt Disney. So yeah, great movie nonetheless. Winnie the Pooh and Christmas 2. Front, spine, back, celebrate a very special Christmas with Winnie the Pooh and lovable cast of characters in Disney's delightful holiday tale, featuring his friends like Piglet and Tigger and Eeyore and the Bunny, whatever the hell his name was. Print date was November 2nd, 1994. In there. November 2nd, 1994, and that is Winnie the Pooh and Christmas 2. We got Michael Keaton and Jack Frost. Here's the world's coolest dad, and he's going to prove it because he's cool as ice, I guess. Front, spine, and the back. Wonderful, says John Siegel of Good Morning America. Here's the tape with the ink label, and it was printed on July 8th, 1999. Still have never seen this movie. Used to creep me the hell out as a kid. Chicken Run, from the creators of Wallace and Gromit. Chicken Run, the year's funniest movie, says Andrew Johnson of US Weekly. Front, spine, and the back. 2 thumbs up, says Roger Ebert. And superb family fun, says Jeffrey Lyons of WNBC. Here's the tape with the ink label, and it was printed on October 5th, 2000. Just a couple days after my 10th birthday. So, Chicken Run from Wallace and Gromit. Very underrated film. Now we got The Road to El Dorado. 2 thumbs up says, or 1 thumb, or thumbs up says Roger Ebert of Roger Ebert and the Movies. Front, spine, and the back in solid gold. The Road to El Dorado is paved with laughs, says by John Siegel of Good Morning America. I believe Elton John did the music to this, or Hans Zimmer did the music to this, and Elton John did a song on the soundtrack. Instant classic that both kids and adults will love, says Neil Rosen of NYI. Here's your tape with the ink label, and it was printed on June 12th, 2000. I remember seeing this in the theaters. Very good. Very good film. Popeye, featuring the late Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall. The Sailor Man with the spinach can. Front, spine, and the back. Here's your tape with the sticker label and another sticker label from Paramount. Now we got The Parent Trap featuring Lindsay Lohan playing double. She was one and then she was another. So Lindsay Lohan doing double duty. Front, spine, and the back. The best family film in years, says Diane Kaminsky of KHOU-TV of Houston, Texas. So yeah. Haley and Annie get switched at a summer camp. Apparently they are twins. They didn't realize it at first. Ink label and my terrible handwriting. There we go with that. Right, now we got Small Soldiers. Smart, funny, and action-packed. This is ABC Radio Networks. Front, spine, and the back. Charming and funny, says Los Angeles Times. And this one is also MIA. It's missing in action. Something very interesting about this film. This was the very first film that my brother actually stayed awake in. He used to fall asleep in movies. Whenever we took Austin to the movies, he always used to fall asleep. This was the very first movie he stayed awake in. Fully. This is the very first movie he fully stayed awake in. Very interesting. Maybe it's the fact it was PG-13. I don't know. Three Caballeros. Front, spine, diamond, back. Here's your tape with the missing label, but it says it on the bottom. And it was printed on September 26th, 1991. That's the 1991 VHS tape of The Three Caballeros. Now, here's the live action version of Disney's Jungle Book. It's a great adventure, great thrills, and great fun, says by Good Morning America. Front, spine, and the back. A rousing family adventure, says Family Life. Now, I'm not going to lie, I have never seen this. I have never seen this film. Here's the ink label, and there's the label, handwritten label. I've never seen this film. And to be honest, I think this one might be just a little bit better than this one, just by looking at it. Wonder if the animals are real. All right, now here is the Adventures of Pinocchio. The classic comes to life, featuring Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Martin Landau. Front, spine by New Line video, and the back. Not sure why this needed to be in live action, but it did. And yeah, definitely not as good as our last one. This is the last VHS tape I have, and that, of course, is the original Pinocchio. Front, spine, part of the Masterpiece Collection, and the back. Pinocchio is a classic that has carved an honored place for itself in motion picture history, says Gene Shalit of the Today Show. Now, this is definitely better than the live action version. Here's the tape with the ink label and the sticker print date. It's animated. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to have to do it. Put the icing on the cake for all my VHS tapes. That's right, all of them. There's some down there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Your question of the day, if you choose to accept it, is, what is your favorite Disney movie of all time? So, let me know down below. Till my next video, this is A90 saying peace out, baby. See you guys next time.